In this lesson, we're going to talk about tong technique, and it actually does take some technique. So we're not just grabbing a hold of a steak and flipping it over on the grill. We need to be manipulating these tongs or using these tongs in an effective way, so we don't end up twisting our metal or causing big bends to it. And the main thing to keep in mind with these tongs is that regardless of what the jaws are doing, right? If we want that piece of material to be nice and flat on the face of the anvil. So keep things flat front to back and also side to side. Any slight tweak in your hand position can force a twist into it. If you're lifting up on the back, and you'll see this in the basic techniques lesson, that section. If you're lifting up on the back and you hammer down, you can imagine it's going to create this bend in that piece of metal. You don't want that because it creates more work for you. So you have to come back in, hammer that back out flat. Okay. So tong control is a big deal, and you hear me say control quite a bit in these lessons. I'm big into controlling what you're doing in front of you. So you want to just keep things in position. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes here. Flat versus tilted. If you do end up bending it, and guaranteed you're gonna, and that's okay. So don't worry about it. You need to know how to correct it. So if you get a big scoop bend to it, flip it over, and you're gonna get 2 points of contact on the anvil. Don't worry, I'll demonstrate this in a little bit. 2 points of contact on the anvil, and you're gonna hammer down in between. Tap it back out until it's straight. Okay. So the beautiful thing about working with metal as opposed to say wood or something like that is it's very forgiving. So you wouldn't think of steel as being forgiving, but you can always heat it back up and hammer it back into shape. Okay, so that's a little bit about tong techniques, and we'll see you on the next lesson. Thanks.